Hello, welcome to the Ronnie Show. Oh, Bob's busy tonight. I guess that's okay. I get busy sometimes too. Got my microphone. What I said was, welcome to the Ronnie Show. Bob's busy tonight, and that's okay because we all get busy occasionally. Now then, I want to do kind of a short show because I don't have any great earth-shaking events going on. I'd like to ask you to please remember our sponsors and remember them with good intentions because they can't help what we do. Dixie Concrete, they're good people, hard-working, start from the bottom up, pay their bills, give an honest measure for honest money. They don't get above their raising. They're just good people. They sell concrete and concrete related items. They also sell septic systems and boat anchors. Check with them if you need anything along that line. I highly recommend them. I've known the Henson boys for the biggest part of my life. They grew up hard and earned what they got, and they deserve as much business as you can give them. And I also have known Digger Wilson just about all my life. He grew up on the other side of the hill, worked hard, and he sells propane, liquid propane, down there in Sawmill Holler, right in the middle of the road. 562-5444 if you're interested. Call him. He'll fix you up with propane and all sorts of related stuff. Like a Mr. Heater comes in real handy on days like today. I lit mine over there earlier, warmed this place up. Too hot, so I turned it back off. I've been making a few changes to the Follett News, and I'm making a few changes to ugtv. You may notice that as you go along. I'm trying to work in as much original programming for this area as I can. I want to bring the history of the people and the history of the community and the current community. I want to bring that to life and save it for people to watch later on. Been doing some of the local music shows to try to get people interested in that. Intend to do some more. I'm interested in doing family reunions, any sort of a community get-together that's legal. I'd like to be allowed to attend and film it if at all possible. I'd also like to do anything that's just specific to this area, something that's related to this. As you may know, I'm in the process of getting ready to do a thing on the Clinchmore flood that happened in 1965. I want to do that, and I want to preserve that information and the people that remember it. I want to preserve their thinking, their personality, their speech. I want to save that for people who come later. I'm always working toward doing the same thing with the TVA project. Most of those people passed on, which is a shame. A shame that nobody did what needed to be done when there was a lot of people around that remembered it. I grew up with those people that remembered all those happenings when they took the land and they pushed the people out and they flooded it. I grew up with them and they were with me, and I heard the stories, and I thought nothing about them going to be gone someday. But they are gone now, and we can't bring them back, but we can try to find as many people who can still tell the stories. I want to do that. I want to get that done. I want people to know about it. Now, this program is recorded as we go along, and it will be available to see later on. This will be the show that happens this week. After I do my little thing and do a little advertising, I'm going to go to the programming and where I did the recording up at Country Time. We had a recording up at the other music hall, Memos, up the valley. We did that one last week, and it ran for a week. I throw in some old television shows, old movies, old radio shows occasionally. You can always come back to ugtv and find something going on that you're not going to find anywhere else. And some of it you're not going to like, and some of it I think you will like. And if you will notice, there's an opportunity to communicate from the web page, ugtv. Send me any thoughts or any suggestions you might have. I want to keep this programming different, whether I have one viewer or 1,000. I want it to be a little different than you find anywhere else. And I want it to be our channel, our community channel, our place to go to be entertained and get a little local spice. And along that line, here is a program that we did at the Highland Games. This is a short segment from the Highland Games that we did outside Gatlinburg a few years back. This is the kind of thing I enjoy. This is not the best picture quality because I really didn't know how to present these things and prepare them for the for this venue, for this type broadcast. I'm getting better. I intend to get even better if at all possible. I hope you enjoy this. I'll be back shortly in just about 4 minutes or so. Here we go. And that was a group called Coyote Run. They toured around. They may have changed a member or two since they were performing in Gatlinburg. But if you ever get the chance to see them, I recommend it. They put on a good show. They're old Scottish music. That's the problem with all them little skirts them guys had on. Funny thing, you had 3 men and a woman. The men had on dresses and the woman had on tights. And, you know, I ain't got enough Scotsmen in me to understand some of that. But I would like to tell you that if you get the urge to fix up your car and need somewhere to go to buy parts, go up to Napa, up across from the IGA at 562-9406. You can call them, or you can call them 562-2529 also. They got parts for just about anything mechanical. If they don't have it stocked, they can get it for you and have it there in the morning. They got a vast network of the Napa National Auto Parts Association people. They all work together to make sure they can come up with about anything. Their prices are good. Their products are exceptional. Napa Auto Parts. It's locally owned. The Hatmaker family owns it. They are affiliated with a national chain, but they're locally owned. Local people run the local business. What else can I say? Good people to do business with. And Vital Care is also a privately owned answer to our government-owned and supported local ambulance service. Now, Vital Care does not get any subsidy from the county. They earn what they get. They take care of their own finances, hire their own people. They are the true spirit of entrepreneurialism and free enterprise. In my opinion, they do a better job managing funds than the local Campbell County Ambulance Service, and that's not because of any one person. It's because that the ambulance service is run by a committee. That's what it mainly comes down to. I guess you've heard that the difference in a horse and a camel, and if you've looked at a camel, how gangly and thrown together they look, and there's far superior horses in some areas, but they look strange. They say that a camel is a horse designed by a committee. And that's what you have when you have a county-run ambulance service. You have a committee doing a job so that you don't actually get the most efficient use of your stuff. You won't find that so with Vital Care. It's privately owned, and they're there to please, and if they stop pleasing, they'll be out of business. The county ambulance service will continue because it can't fail. We keep it up. 562-9406 if you want to call Vital Care. If you need a ride in an ambulance, they accept the insurance, of course, and if you can't remember the number, you can call 911 and request Vital Care. As I said, Brother Bob ain't here, so I guess that's the end of the show for tonight. But that ain't the end of ugtv. I'm gonna start right now with the broadcast, the continued broadcast of the Country Time show, most recently. So, this between us, thanks for tuning in. Here goes Country Time.